Ready to Rumble 2 was released in 2001 as a launch title for the Game Boy Advance, and it was developed by Crawfish Interactive. One of the first things I think you'll notice about this game is the impressive graphics that it has. The character models and movements to each of them all have a nice look and flow to them, with each one standing out from the other. The second thing I think you'll notice, though, is the slow-paced feel to the gameplay. The characters move very slowly as you and your opponent move throughout the ring. However, this isn't a bad thing on its own. In fact, it makes for a very realistic boxing game, in my opinion. The core of this game is the championship mode, where you have a number of days to train your selected character before your next big fight takes place. A number of mini-games are available to choose from in order to level up your character's stats, such as weightlifting, punching bag practice, and things of that nature. Each minigame generally requires you to input the corresponding button that is shown up on the screen, such as A, B, L, or R, or one of the directional buttons on the D-pad. These mini-games aren't necessarily the greatest, but they serve their purpose well, and they help you to upgrade your character's stats. Once the big day has arrived and you are inside the ring, this is where the real game takes place, and where all those hours training/playing mini-games will pay off. As I mentioned before, the fights are very slow-paced, and they can also have some difficulty to them if you aren't ready to rumble. I'm sorry I said that. And speaking of rumble, you have a special meter that is completed by doing specific hook punches as well as, for some strange reason, taunting your opponent, with each action filling in the letters that make up the word rumble. Once completed, your gloves will flash and you are able to attack non-stop, giving you a massive advantage over your opponent, but only for a temporary time. Yes it is, actually. Did you know that you could play as Michael Jackson in this game? And it's been said that MJ himself was motion captured, and he even does some of his famous dance moves, including the moonwalk. All in all, this game has a bit of a learning curve to it, but if you're a fan of boxing and you don't mind taking some time to learn the ropes here, you'll have a pretty decent time with this one. Go ahead and check it out.